Mr. J.S. Gujral, MD of Syrma, is joining us to talk about their numbers. Mr. Gujral, morning. What happened this time around? Almost 350 basis point contraction in your margins. Was there a one-off which went into this quarter? Do you expect margins to rebound? Where do you see them sustain?
Yeah, thank you. Now, this quarter, Q3 is not a reflection of the overall annual or future growth prospects of the company. We had a couple of customers, 3 customers, push out our revenues in December, which resulted in a sort of a flattish revenue in Q3. Despite that, for a 9 months period, we have grown by almost like 49%, 48, 49%. So that shows the resilience of the business, that despite a flattish quarter, and the 9-month figures still show a 49% increase in revenues. A flattish quarter obviously means a lower absorption of overheads and a direct impact on EBITDA. Our gross margins and the growth prospects are intact.
Now, morning, Mr. Gujral. With the high-margin healthcare segment this time around making a comeback, what is the outlook on the revenue contribution we can expect from this segment? Is the worst behind for us now?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay. We have been growing in healthcare, and we have grown almost like 20 crores absolute numbers. On a percentage terms, it will be slightly higher. I don't have the exact percentage figures. We believe the healthcare business will be one of the mainstays of our growth journey, profitable growth journey in the coming years.
So for FY25, give us a color on, you have such amazing business model. You're working across, diverse auto, consumer, healthcare, industrials. For 25, what kind of revenue targets and margin targets do you have in mind?
We have been growing at about 49, 50, 45 to 50%. And we are very confident that this growth trajectory will be maintained in the coming year and years. I'm not talking of 1 year. Again, we look at the business as a long term, not quarter on quarter. So we're very confident that we'll maintain this growth strategy, sort of trajectory in the coming years. As far as FY25 is concerned, it's still, again, we are saying 45 to 50% growth over what we do in 24.
This is amazing. 40% growth visibility, not only next year, but few years. And where would you like your margins to be?
Margins, we would be between 7 and 8% on a long-term basis. Short term, since we are growing at that pace and we are hiring sort of senior human resources to lead the businesses, those expenses are all being expensed. So I think 24, 25 will see a good turnaround with revenues and EBITDAs going up significantly. The percentages will be 7 to 8% in the coming year. Exports will also be one of the mainstays. We have grown almost like 18% in exports in this quarter. And exports are at about 550 crores in 9 months, which are approximately 27%, 26, 27% of our revenue. Next year, we believe this 27% could go up by a couple of percentage points to about 29, 30%.
All right. Good to know some of your targets and metrics. Thanks so much for taking time out and joining in on the show.